Awesome. Thank you, production. How are you today? How do you... Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. And thank you. It's such a great support I have here. How many of you here are from Thailand? Yes. Sawadika. Sabai di mai ka. How many of you are from Philippines? Wow! Mabunha. Right? Mabunha. Wow! How many of you are from Vietnam? No Vietnam. It's okay. They're on the way. Indonesia? Malaysia? Wow! Selamat pagi. India? Manikam? And who have I missed? Singapore! Hosebo! I love you all. All right, man. This is an awesome group. You know what is Hosebo, by the way? Hosebo. Must learn now when you come to Singapore. You must say Hosebo. You know, this is such a privilege to be here. Such an honor to be here, to be able to speak with MDRT aspirants, MDRT achievers, COT of the tables. We have COT of the tables here. We have top of the tables here. Amazing. Wow, can I have the COT of the table supporters here? Stand out and say hi to the rest. Woo! Woo! President Clubbers, come on. Woo! Wow. You see, I'm so impressed. Well, open the door and let the rest come in. Open the door, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Am I loud? Really? Okay. I just want to thank you for the privilege to be here to share with you my success stories, my stories of the ups and downs in the last 25 years in the business. It's not all bed of roses, really, I can assure you. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, a lot of crying. In fact, I cried a lot last year over certain cases. Honestly, I did cry. You know, and if you think that it's easy, it is not. But there is possibility to achieve what you want to achieve. I will tell you, you need to see possibilities. So in the last 25 years, you know, it has been a blessing. I thank God. My God is Jesus. I thank Him for the business that He has brought me, and He's bringing me to this business. I want to thank many supporters, many clients, and of course, I want to thank my agency leader who is somewhere around here. I don't know where he is. Oh, my agency leader, you know, he's always very near to me, within 1 meters away, you know, he's really always standing very near to me, make sure that I'm okay, you know. I see him 24 hours a day. Woo! He's Mr. Stephen Yam. And my name is? But it's not easy to be an advisor of an AL, you know, because he'll ask me every morning, and the first person you ask, how today got case to close? It's not easy, right? Am I speaking too fast for the Thai people? I try to slow down, but my energy is a bit fast. But, you know, forgive me if I'm too slow or too fast. I need to meet the different needs of different people. You know, just like when you go out to the market, different clients have different needs. So you need to wear different hats all the time. So let me share with you one of the success stories. Okay, who would like to, you know, I feel that, you know, when I come to a certain countries, I feel it's important to be giving away gifts, right? When I go to Thailand, I'll bring some gifts to my friends. When I go to China or wherever. And I think gifts are very important. I have something for you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you are MDRT producers. You must have a $1 million note with you. Woo! This is a $1 million note. Who would like this? I think you're going to cry. So many. I love you guys. You are. Money come, right? Mana come. Okay. Can you tell me, if you are MDRT producers, what is the production for this year? Who puts out the hand first? I should have brought a whole stack with me. Money come, money is near. Money come, I want money come, money come. I give you later. Maya, I give you later, okay? Now, one of the thing I feel really, one of the reasons I feel that has helped me in my business is really about passion. What you're going to hear from me today is probably nothing new, but if you come with an open mind and open heart, I assure you that you will learn something and bring back with you just one or two ideas that you can put into use. I think that's good enough. So none of us here are really, inexperienced. So to share with you, I think sharing stories is very, very interesting and very important. I share with you what has happened, my ups and downs in the last 25 years, how I close certain cases. Actually, I tell you something. Do you know what's our business about? Can anyone tell me? Is it about numbers? Love. Absolutely. People, business, and who else? I can't hear you. Shout it out. Relationship. Write it down here. Register in your head. Our business is nothing but a whole bunch of relationship. Really, people by people. We have competitions out there. We have the A company. We have the G company. But we only have one company, that is Prudential, and the rest. Right? So you need to build good relationship with your clients, and that is very important right from the start. Now, one of the things that actually helped me in my business is that personally, I'm someone who do not give things up easily. Now, you must have this in your head. Do not give up. If there's any reason why you should give up, you may want to ask yourself. Now, the thing about building longevity in the business, I've been in business for 20 years, 25 years, and 20 years MDRT. I feel that one of the main criteria is that I feel that I have a very good attitude. Now, if I don't have a good attitude, if I wake up at the wrong side of the bed, someone will be telling me. If I'm being caught feeling negative, my managers will be telling me, beside me on the bed, who's my husband, my husband, oh, what's wrong with you today? Today is you have to feel grateful. He always say this to me, you must feel grateful and feel the blessings that is coming your way every day. Feeling grateful is very important. And I feel that I have been instilled in this thing in me for the last 20 over years. I need to be grateful. In fact, right now, aren't all of us very grateful for what we have? The fact that we can eat, we can sleep, we can breathe, right? We are alive every day is something that we need to be grateful of. And I personally feel that, we need to go out and make contributions to people. For me, being in this business is about, I think many of you here, the producers, can concur with me that being in contributions to someone's life is very important. Behind a case that you close is actually a face. A face of a father who cares about the family, right? Who cares about the children. Behind the case that you close is not a number. It's actually a mother who loves the child and who wants the child to have a good education. Behind every case that you close, remember, it's about a family who loves. It's about love, really. Why are we all living in this world? It's because we love someone. Many years ago when I first started in the business, in 1996, there was this client he's a businessman, and he was 42 years old at that time. I was young, and he's very established in his business. So I tell myself that, I want to make this businessman, my client. I had a lot of fear because I was only 2 years in the business. And he's established, his business turnover was very good. you know. If I had an attitude, a wrong attitude of being very negative, I would tell you I won't be able to close that case. Because this guy, when I first met him, he would tell me, Shirley, you are very inexperienced. He actually said that to my face. You're very inexperienced. And then, well, if I had been very negative, remember I said, I think one of the reasons that I feel I survive or I do pretty well in the business is because I have a very good attitude. I tell myself, okay, what can I do now? He said I'm inexperienced. I can either give up, not call him the next day, or I can just step out of my comfort zone. Lost face also never mind. You know what I mean? You know what's lost face? Anyone know? You know, it's like, doesn't matter. I just go and say, and meet him. And then he met me again. He said, Shirley, you're very inexperienced. What can I do? Okay, I can only tell him, you know, boss, I'll do my best to help you. I know I'm young. I'm only 2 years in the business. But you give me a chance, I will serve you well. And so, you know what happened? We, along with my manager who helps me, he's a great mentor, we went to the clinic, and then, you know, again, he said the same thing. I think he seems to have this in his head. You are very inexperienced. I remember 3 times he said that. Okay, never mind. You know what happened? Do you know how much? I just went through the whole thing. I was professional. I tell him it's okay. I will help you still. I do my best. I'm young, but I will help you. Never did I expect he really did give me a piece of business. Back in 1996, it was a 50,000 for the benefits of internationality. I will use US dollars. Is that okay? He gave me about $50,000 US dollars annual premium back in 1996. Someone who said, you're very inexperienced. For those who are very new in the business, who have been around for about below 5 years, yeah, you know, be assured that people will favor you and give you the business. All you need to do is, well, tell them, although I'm new, but I will do my best to help you. Be sincere and be really honest. For those managers who have very young people, you know, you need to build relationship and integrity with the client. Back in 1996, it was a 50,000 US dollars annual premium. That year, 1996, I hit my MDRT, and it was a yearly premium. You dare to ask for yearly premium, you know. You tell them why they need to pay yearly premium. All these technical things, ask your managers, okay? But what I'm trying to explain to you is that you need to get out of your comfort zone and dare to ask. But if you have every moment of our day, we decide whether we are being positive or negative. I will tell you something. Your success in the business is determined by how you think every day, your mindset. I can assure you that I have been there. I've been through the journey. I've taken the T-shirt. What do you call that? Take T-shirt, is it? Yeah, you know what I mean? I've been there, and I know if you see possibilities, you will win. But if you have fear, of course, all of us would have fear. But what is the... Oh, that's a nice handphone. Can I pick up your handphone? Who's that? Yeah, please, thank you. If you fear, you ask yourself, what can I do with fear? How can fear help me in my business? Yes, you may have fear, but you will tell yourself, it's okay. I will just go forward. Even if this client say no, you still have hundreds and thousands of people that you can call. Am I right? Everybody agrees? Yes. And so, 4 years later, after this client bought the plan from me, in, I think, the year 2000, he was 46 years old. One day, my AL opened up the newspaper and looked at the obituary and saw his picture there. I tell you, it was like a shock to me, you know. And I realized that when I saw his wife at the funeral, at the wake, he actually had a heart attack at age 46 years old. He died. He didn't have a chance to say goodbye to his family. On the spot, he fainted and he died. And I knew what insurance was really about at that time. I delivered a claim of about 1.5 million, 1.2 US dollars million to him in the year 2000. And I knew what that money helped him and his family. He was survived by 3 children and a wife, 3 children who were about 15, 18, and 20 years old. You know what happened when he was in business, right? And his business was he hold agency, you know, for license to sell certain products in Germany. The world is real. The German principal told the wife that they cannot continue to use her anymore. And so there was so much business lost. The business really went into turmoil because all of a sudden one night the agency was taken over from him, given to somebody else because his wife wasn't able to run the business. She was a housewife with 3 children. And I knew what that $1 million over dollars meant for his family. I delivered a check. It was used to pay off for the house, pay off for debts in the company. You know, in a company there are debts because company takes loans to run the business. I knew at the moment how honorable our job was. And so when you meet rejections, remember that this is an honorable job. That you made a difference, you know. Every one of you who sees someone, you made a difference to that person. You made a difference to that family. So be proud of what you do, you know. I tell you, you're not a salesperson. You are a consultant. You give advice to people. Be proud of what you do. No, I can't explain more on this. Think about what you feed your mind every day. It's so important because your attitude will make or break your business. Your attitude. What are you feeding your mind every day? Well, not all of us will wake up, you know, wow, you know, today is a great day. Today I see a handsome man, you know, whatever, and my client's going to call me. But you need to psych yourself up every day. Oh, today is a great day. I want to show you an example of how negative thoughts and positive thoughts can make a difference in your life. Can someone who wants another $1 million? Who wants? Well, you got to come out here. You got to come out and, wow, let's give a clap to Ian from Singapore. Thank you. This is your, but I cannot give you first until you perform and see how you perform, right? Okay, so we have, okay, Ian. Now, I want you to imagine this. If you think of something negative every day, you wake up and you say, wow, my client's probably going to sabo me. You know who knows sabo? No, yeah, international. Sabotage me. Yeah?
Oh, thank you.
He's going to cancel my appointment. He's going to say no. He's going to buy from somebody else. I don't think he's going to meet me. Think of all the negative things you can think. How many of you sometimes think of these things? You do, right? Don't you? Say you do lah, because it's real, right? And then now, what you think of, be very careful, of what you think of. What you think of, your thoughts will become your, help me along, come. Your words. What you think, you say it, And when you say it, it becomes your action. And actions become behavior. Results can later on, okay? Can, you're right. Actions become, I go a little bit more I got time, right? Hey, how come the time? Yeah, okay, I got time. Yeah, it becomes your result. Okay, now you pretend. Do you feel that you can sometimes think of all the negative things? You do?
Yes, of course.
Think now.
Yeah.
And then you act in it. Okay, you say it. You must say it in such a way you really feel. Then sian,
Okay. So a little bit role play here, right?
Yeah, okay. You think 1 million not easy to get, No. Okay, say.
Okay. Assuming that I already done my presentation, and
assuming
then
your client won't even meet you lah.
Oh, wow. Okay, won't even meet me. Okay, then,
Very sian. My client's not going to meet me. Say that.
yeah, so, yeah, lah. It's not going to meet me, so then today might as well just stay at home, lah, you know. Just rest, lah. Anyway, nobody is going to meet anyway. So,
How is it like one? You know? How is it like when you then sian? Then sian means very tired, you know. Very bored.
probably that's going to be my life, lah, you know, just like that, lah.
Then you're gonna slouch. you're gonna sian, you know, like that, you know. Every day you'll be sitting like this, you know.
I don't think I'll be slouching. I'll be sleeping.
You'll be sleeping, this one. Who's the manager here? Anyone here?
He's not here. He's not here. No, lah.
Hang not here.
No, lah. He's here, lah.
Is it who? Okay, never mind. Not important.
She say one, no, I say one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, will you get any sales, by the way? Will you get any appointment?
Wishful thinking.
So,
probably.
your thoughts will become your words. Your words become your
Behavior.
and then your result. And then your destiny is?
Then my boss will come after me.
Now, reverse. You feel positive. Now you think of positive things. Voila. Very good. No, today my client is going to buy from me. Think lah. Then cannot do your job, right? You want 1 million.
Okay. I think probably I wouldn't make assumptions, but I would say I'll do my best. And then even if my client doesn't buy because of whatever reasons, this would be not the end. It will not be the destiny or destination. Probably it's just that I never do enough. And then I'll try again.
What's your energy like? Energy must feel good. Yeah.
I'll try again, you know?
Yes. All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think is her outcome if she has this energy level? Okay, I can do that, I'm positive. Compared to the first, would her outcome be better in this? Obviously, right?
Yes.
So since you're such a good role player, I give you 1 million.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you know, this 1 million, those who get it, you must go to your client. Hey, have you seen a $1 million, you know? This is a props you can use for your sales. Hey, you know, I really feel that I can plan for you $1 million when you retire. Okay, she will forever remember.
Can I have it now?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will
Sawadee
laminate
ka.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, how much time do I have? I already talked for half an hour. So much time and so small room. I don't know why. I must tell Prudential. Give me 2 hours. But anyway, so this is a very important thing. Many years ago, I have this friend and a client. I've known him for 20 years. And, friends sometimes it's a bit difficult to ask for business. But you know what? You just ask. Don't care. Right? Those who like to, go to friends to ask for business, to do planning for them, raise your hands up. Very good. MDRT, that's why you're MDRT. Go to your friends. They need your help. Don't think that you're doing them a disservice because, what happens is really something happens to your client, your friends, you feel really bad. So there was this friend of mine that I've known for 20 years. He's a very tough nut to crack. Actually, he's a diplomat, I sometimes diplomat, and they tend to be like, very atas. And I'm using very localized words. Very, I'm more high MIT, okay, but he's my friend, why like that? So, he's not easy when it comes to business, but I want him to be insured because he's single, I mean, single anything can happen to a single as well, right? So, and it's worse off if he's single because nobody's going to take care of him. His friend actually tell him, you're too over-insured. You shouldn't be insuring yourself so much. His friend actually told him, and he tells me that. I say, friend, what happens if really something happens? You're single, And, even if you're married, I think it's good to protect because you don't want to bring a burden to your wife in case anything happens. And so after period of time, it was like a fighting here and there. I mean, not really fight, huh? We, okay, finally, after giving me a pretty difficult time, he decided to buy some plants from me. And so one day, I received a call from his brother. You know, when family members call, their clients' family members call, it's really scary. It's scary, If my clients call me in the middle of the night, I'm worried, First thing I check is, got policy, is it in force or in set, right? And then his brother say, hey, my brother, I want to tell you something. My brother couldn't remember things, He was diagnosed early stage Alzheimer at age 52 years old. I tell you, I will remember that day was, I think it was a post-Chinese New Year. I was very shaken, very, very shaken. He couldn't remember a lot of things, really. I couldn't imagine someone at age 52 could get early onset Alzheimer. I couldn't, because this thing probably happened to 80, 90 years old? But it can happen to someone who is as young as 52 years old. He couldn't even remember his house unit's number. And so one day he actually slept in the lobby of his condominium because he couldn't remember which unit. He couldn't remember that he was hungry. He couldn't. His brother has make sure that he eats his lunch and dinner. He wore his pants outside the pants. You know what I mean? It's sad. It's so sad because even today, as I'm talking to you right now, he's just probably at home, staring blankly into the space. But he can remember my name. I'm very surprised he can remember my name. I know him for many years, 20 over years. And so I have to help him with what I have to help him with. You know what I mean? So the claim wasn't easy because it was an Alzheimer thing. It's not the... Okay, I don't want to get into that. And so the policy I sold him over the years, which he said that he was overinsured. His friends told me he was overinsured. No friends came to see him. Which friends would want to take care of him right now? Yeah? These are real cases, And so I made a claim for him. I deliver a $1.8 million Sing dollars, which is about 1.3 US dollars, check to him. And I knew how the check would have helped him because today, it's been 4 years ago, 4 years later, he's using the money to take care of himself. His family will be able to take care of him. His brother, his brothers-in-law, his sister. He's single, remember? At least, he has this money so that somebody can take care of him. And so I'm reminded again, the purpose of our business. I'm reminded again that we are doing a very honorable job. And so I want to have you remind yourself that this is such an honorable job. Nobody can. When at a widow's, at a wake, nobody delivers check, I deliver a check. It's ease off the concerns and the fears of the future for the family. Remember this, you are doing an honorable job. So you must take pride in what you do. I'm so sad when agents feel that, I'm so shy. I'm so sad for them. They say, you are doing a great job. So tell yourself, making a difference to the world. And so, this is all about attitude. When you have a good mindset, I will tell you that you will make a difference to your own career. Have you taken this down? This is my father. My father, at age 84, before he passed away, just a few months before he passed away, he tells me he wants to learn bowling. I said, Dad, you want to learn bowling? What happens if your hand is so thin, And then what happens if you break your arm? I tell you, I have to send you to the hospital. I don't really say that, but that's in my brain, right? And then my dad said, no, I want to learn. But I think he knew he was about to go back to the Lord, and he wanted to learn something. I said, this ball is 8-pounder. What happens if your ball go backwards and you hit somebody? You know what I mean? But my dad is very intentional about what he wants to do. He's teachable even at this age. He asked me to teach him. He's brave. Are we intentional in the work that we do? Do we put our actions to work? Everybody just put your hands up now. We're number 1. Okay, action, huh? And then put your hand to your chin. Chin. Chin is here, right? No, it's here. See? So what's the moral of the story? Can anyone tell me? You need to be sharp. It's action, you know. I tell you, put to your chin, you also put to your chin. You see? Action will create result. And the result is you put it to your cheek. Actions. How intentional are you every day? Now, I tell you what I do every day. Later on, I'm not running out of time. I'm very intentional about my antenna is up all the time, every day. You know, who can I prospect? Who can I make another new friend? How many of you here has already get in touch or in connection with our CEOs all from all over Asia, Prudential? How many of you? None, right? You know what? This is one way for you to get out of your comfort zone, to meet people who are higher level than you, who earns more than you, to help you. This is one way for you to get out of your comfort zone, you know, to get rid of your fear and to meet people. So make it a point before you leave for your own home to go and meet those CEOs. Make them busy, okay? Go and meet them, go and say hi to them, take selfie with them, you know. This is one way for you to learn how to go and meet high net worth clients out there, affluent people, people who earns much more than you. If you want big cases, if you want to do MDRT, I'm not saying that the bread and butter is not important, but if you can break into a market where they are earning higher than you, have more money than you, and have deeper pockets, go and do that this year. Be intentional. You know what's intentional? You really have to be intentional, you know. That means I will do it and just, if, you know, in my condominiums, I like to meet up with those people, you know, my condominiums neighbors. I will always say, hey, wow, today is a great day. I see you again. Which unit are you from? You know, you chatted up. And then the next minute, you get to have their number. And then you say, hey, let's have coffee next door, you know. And then what's happened is history, right? You know what I mean? You must make a conscious effort, you know, in our business. If you don't go out, I guarantee you will have no money. Right? You want money come, right? Is it such a word called money come, by the way? Have, It's a name, Okay. By the way. Anyone wants to know my second secret? Do you know what time I wake up every day? 4 o'clock. No lah, not so on eh. Here, rise at 6 a.m. I rise at 6 a.m. I make it a habit. Discipline is about habits, you know. I wake up at 6 o'clock because bo pian, you know, my AL next to me say, hey, wake up, go for a walk. You know, you need to keep fit. You need to keep fit to run this marathon. It makes a difference. So from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I will go to the beach and take a walk and then get coached by my AL. Not so fun, right? But I do that, really, from 6 to 8. And then I have my breakfast. And then I start to do my calling from 9 a.m. to, and preparation, 9 to 12 o'clock. I will have my lunch appointment at 12. I feel that business can be done a lot through filling out your stomach. You know, it's so easy, filling out your stomach. People say, okay, where to sign, you know. You know, it's really true, no. I tell you what I do. These appointments I have, a lunch meeting and coffee meeting, sometimes it's really not about business. I would just call my client and say, hey, I'm just around your corner. Shall we have coffee? But actually, I'm not around the corner. You know? Sometimes you need to not lie. This is like, but you chunk down. If you say yes, right, you just go down. Okay. I really do that. And there's one time I met up with this. I meet up with my I would say affluent market clients, A-list clients, much more often than the rest. Now today, go back and list down 10 of your A-list clients, 10 to 20. Is that okay? Anyone wants to do that? You want to do MDRT, you do that. And then you go and make sure you have coffee with them. Don't talk about business. Just build rapport. Now, who can tell me what I said earlier in the morning? Our business is nothing but? Wow. Who should I give? I don't have a limited. Oh, very loud. Okay. Who say first? Okay. Okay, I give her. Come. Our business is nothing but a whole bunch of relationships. I have coffee and lunch with my clients really often, and I do not talk about business. I know my clients like ice cream, I will actually say, hey, let's have ice cream. I do, I go and have ice cream with my clients, And there was this day, this client asked me, after meeting him, this guy, he's a pretty ultra high net worth client, ultra really. I don't really, be steady, when you meet up with this group of people. Do not always say, hey, how can give me business? No, you are a consultant, you're not a salesperson. Salesperson is different, You must act like, steady, steady. You must wait for the clients to say something. You must find the opportune time. So this client asked me, hey, Shirley, what can I do for you today? What can he do for me today? He actually asked me that. I always remember, Wow. And then the time, running for production, how? I said, what would you want me to do for you? You just tell. Then he said, how much should I buy? Wow, I like that question, Okay. I just need that little bit. Actually, I should ask more. But, since he asked, I just asked for it, I think it's very little because it's very small money to him. He's an ultra high net worth client. And so I just need about, I think, $30,000 US, something like that, to hit my target. You want to put 30,000 or not? Okay, just tell me where to sign. I didn't bring my proposal form and tell me what I should buy. Okay, no, you haven't gone into the financial needs analysis, but this client doesn't need it. Just tell me what I should buy for my daughters or whatever. You know what I mean? So what did I do right to get him to say, what can I do for you? Because I really built relationship with this group of clients. I meet them really often. But you must know, clients who have the money, to spend more time with them, and clients who believe in insurance or education, do not spend time with, you must know. How do you know? You need to see more people to get that experience. Yeah? You need to see more people. And so, I meet people, lunch and coffee. So it's about two clients a day or 2 prospects a day. This is my routine. But in actual fact, my AL knows that I say this because this is important. If you really want to do MDRT, actually you need to see 3 people a day, not 2. And what do I do after 3 o'clock? I'm very disciplined. You see the discipline? I go for my own dinner at 5 o'clock. I not come after that. I don't do any work after 5. You can't follow me if you have night appointments, but you can ask for day appointment. I truly believe in a very balanced life, balanced life. You need to have balanced life. It's very sad if every day you just think about production. You need to spend time with your family. Your children are very important. And why are you doing this work? Because you're providing for your family. And if you do not have time for them, then why are you doing this work? It's not just about earning the money to provide for your family. They need you as well. Yeah? So have a balanced life. So today, when you go back, make sure that when you go back the next day, you have appointment lined up for you already. Many of the producers here in front of me, they do that, They make sure that they already have appointments when they go back because you get into momentum immediately. So if you are not doing that, do that later on, and that is your task for the day. Branding and positioning, I got to go so fast. Building trust and integrity is very important. Remember just now I was asking you, are you a consultant or a salesperson? Long time ago, one of my clients said, Shirley, she asked me, I'm very privileged that my clients actually share things with me. She said, are you a consultant or a salesperson? So it gets me thinking, are we a salesperson? We are not. And therefore, we must brand ourselves as a consultant. Be very proud of what you do. You are giving advice to people. A salesperson is someone who takes order. You need to have an esteem in what you do, It's really important. Can client ask, do you know what is be a go-to person? Anyone can tell me, be a go-to person, what is that? You get another? Front cannot already, you got already, right? Cannot, you go into MDRT, you got real $2 million. What is be a go-to person? Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you. And you're from? Terima kasih. Yeah. Anyone from Thailand? Am I speaking too fast? Sawadika? Okay, later I give you 1 million. 1 million baht. Can? Don't think it's a small thing. 1 million baht. 1 million baht is about $40,000, right? I tell you a story you want to hear about 1 million baht? So there was this doctor client. Before being a client, he's a doctor friend. Not a friend, actually he's a prospect. But before a prospect, actually he's a suspect. Have you heard of that? Suspect become prospect, right? After a while he become a prospect. And then he bought a policy of about US, for the benefit, again, for the nationality, I'll use US dollars. So it's easy for you to convert. He bought a plan of $400 premium from me per annum. $400 US dollars. And so I thought, a doctor should earn a lot of money, right? What's $400? Okay, never mind. So I do my very best. Now, I'm a person who work in excellence. And I believe in contributing. I believe in giving added value to my clients. I believe that you scratch my back, I scratch your back, right? So, he's a doctor. I recommend friends and clients to him. It's okay because I also need to ensure that my clients have good doctors to take care of them. So over a span of 1 year, I connect. I'm a big go-to person. When my client asks me, hey, do you have any orthopedic surgeon to recommend me? I recommend my clients to this orthopedic doctor. And then over the span of 1 year, whenever the doctors ask me for some advice or ask me to do, change gyro form, I'm very prompt in what I do. You have to make sure that you're very prompt and you deliver what you say you want to do. So I was able to show up as a pretty good, advisor to him. 1 year later, he says, Shirley, I want to review my plans. Okay, I'm going to take another $400 US dollars. Not too bad, premium. But do you make a guess how much premiums he gave me? Make a guess. 1 million baht. From 10,000 baht to 1 million baht. Because I have a very big, Thai friends here, I need to convert for them. That's how many times? 100 times, From 400 US dollars, actually it's in Sing dollars, to $40,000 premiums. Is how many times is that? Is it 100 times? 100 times within 1 year. What happened during the 1 year? What happened? I'm a go-to person. I connect people to him. Add value. I added value to him, I connect friends to him. Now, you must be in a business to be able to add value to your clients. Connect people to people, connect business to business, and people ask you, hey, I tell you another thing, I like to be a matchmaker also. Very free, right? Actually, I connect. Who's single here? Nobody, Single? Single? How come? Huh? No singles. Connect yourself, So I actually matchmake, two clients together. One 47 years old, one 57. Both are divorcee, but it's okay, I connect them one day, and until today, thank God they're still around. Hang. I do that, and they're happy. And you know what? They just given me some business before I come. They're happy. So how can I add value to people? There are certain things you have to do. You just have to do it. There was this client of mine. He's a Tai, Tai. Tai actually very free, right? Every day go social, tea, high tea. And then one day, she asked me, hey, can you help me look after my 3 children? Excuse me? 3 kids. And then you know what she wants me to bring them to? Amusement park, the arcade. And one run that side, one run this side, one run the north, south, east, west. I tell you, I was faint, You look so stunned. You won't know what to do, right? If one run north, one run south. I tell you, but I did that, man. And I have to come up with my own money to pay for the arcade games. Never mind, it's okay. Who has children? You know what it's like, right? Who got children here? Okay. Okay, never mind lah. I just do add value to my clients, I'm like a nanny, but it's okay lah. Doesn't matter. Nanny, right? Why you laugh? Money, I actually pay. I tell the kids, enough, is enough. You play too much already. Actually, my not enough money. Not enough money. So, and then, okay, never mind. This Tai is got money, Okay, it's okay. Over the years, over a span of 2-3 years, she gave me $100,000 premiums. Regular premiums, not single premium. Every now and then, say, okay, what can I buy? I say, hey, I think you need to buy something. Okay, tell me how much. It's that simple. Just because I bring the kids to the arcade. So you bring your kids to the arcade, okay? Not your own kids, bring your clients' kids. So if you ask me how I do my business, I add value to my clients. Be your client's friend. Sometimes it's no need to be so, very serious, Very hot, leh. I'm very serious at wearing this one. Don't mind. Okay. Sometimes you don't need to be so, serious all the time. Be your friend to your client. Be a friend. Be human. You can joke about anything, but be very careful. I want to share with you. If you have a couple clients, husband and wife, right? Who should you give more praises to? Smart. I say smart, right? Give praises. Give the woman's more praises than the man. Please do not attempt to praise the man if the woman is there. Okay? Remember their likes and dislikes. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time. When is the next session? Oh, okay. If you guys want to go for lunch, please go ahead. Those who want to stay behind, please do. I can remember things pretty well. You know what I do? There was this event that I attended. Is Karen here? Karen? No? Okay. I attended an event sometime last year. It's a networking event. Have you all taken the picture? I like to attend events because that's where I can network. I attend charity balls. I like to dress up. Not very often to get to dress up, right? So I get to dress up. Then I go charity events. This is how I network. So there was this event last year, and I noticed that this president of this very big company is attending the event. He actually hosts the event. So the people who attended are ministers and very affluent people. So I like to dress up. I like to dress like that. Very, look like tai-tai also. But must pretend, right? Remember in our work, we must act until we, fake it until we, yeah. It's okay. So I noticed this guy, he is the organizer and he's the president of the company who organized this event where he invites so many high net worth clients, affluent, influential people. So I remember I connected with this boss many years ago. And then I was thinking, how am I going to reconnect with him, given there are so many people in the hall? So I called up the secretary. I said, hey, let's call the secretary. Let's name a name. Any name? Aisha. Aisha. Yeah. Hey, I know your boss is going for the event this evening. I just want to reconnect with him again. Can you give me his number? Obviously, the secretary is not about to give, right? Then I said, hey, you remember he got a niece, His name is, what's the name again you can give? Aisha and what? Madam. Zalina. She has this niece, Zalina. And then the secretary said, oh, yeah, she has this niece now. Wow, suddenly, connection. Like a man and a woman. Wow, chemistry, Then she said, okay, don't worry. Tonight, I bring him to you, to your table. Wow. So, okay, I wait for the moment to come. She actually bring, thinking that I'm very close friend to his boss, He bring him to me, to my table, not that I go to his table. So I said, wow, Mr. Gerald, it's so nice to meet you, I'm Shirley. Do you remember? Then we met at the church. And then, hey, how's your niece? What's the name? Aiza, Zalina. And then he suddenly said, wow, Zalina, she's okay, she's whatever, Suddenly he thought that actually I know him, but actually I don't know him so well. But you know what I did? Whenever I meet someone, right, I let them talk about themselves. And I take a mental note of their family, their likes and dislikes. Even the dogs, I know their dog's name, And then I excuse myself, I go to the toilet, what I do? I quickly put down all the details, in my handphone. And so when I meet that person, I refer back again. Then people always say, well, you have very good memory. Actually, that's my secret, but no longer a secret right now. You know what I mean? You know it, right? So you do that. And so he gets so connected with me. And then I say, time constraint, I have to do this fast. So anybody can lend me a handphone? Who wants another $1 million? You got to come out, I can work now for it. Nobody? Okay. Do you have a handphone? Now this is what I do. I teach you. Hey, I say, Mr. Gerald, it's so nice to meet you. Where are you from? Malaysia. I say, Byung, and this is your Mr. Gerald. Let's keep in touch. I know you're very busy tonight. Let's take a selfie together. And so I took a selfie with him. Now, you do this very naturally, Don't need to ask, can I take a selfie with you? Just say, let's take a selfie together. And then we take a selfie. Yeah, looks good. Hey, Mr. Gerald, I'm going to send this to you. And take out your handphone. And just get ready to punch in his number. And your number is, I keep in touch with you, 9, yeah. Get ready to punch. No need to ask, can I have your number? No, because he will say, no, I think not. Out of 10 times I do that, 10 times I get the number. Thank you. And then remember to send him the picture. But please don't send during night time, because when his wife see how. Huh? Jialat already, Jialat is oh, yeah, thank you. And so what do I do the next few days? I say, hey, let's catch up for coffee in the next few days. But he was very busy. It's okay. You know what happened? He called me instead. He said, Shirley, I need to meet you. I need to buy some things. Some insurance. Why did I call you? Exact words. Why didn't I call you a few years ago? Because a few years ago, I never take selfie. I never take his number. Right? So this is what happened, If you want to do high net worth clients, be ready to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, there's no fear, no. So he asked me himself, I want to buy something. And so he bought something last year. And even during the event, I get to know a minister, our Singapore minister. From there, I just take the same thing, same technique, take a picture. And I happen to know, I have this thing about, when you go to charity dinners or whatever dinners try to know who are the people that are attending. I have this list, okay, usually at the reception, right? You make friends with the receptionist. They will have a list of people. Take down the names, take picture. Ask for permission, please. Don't be rude, okay? And then you sort of know who are sitting in your table. You know their names. Straight away you can connect. Yeah? So when you actually use their names often, people can connect with you instantly, right? Instantly. Wow, you remember my name. How come you can remember so well? Actually, I got secret, right? Secret is you know who is sitting in your table already. And then I happen to know this minister. He actually was from my previous church. So I know who he knows. Yeah, you know who he knows. You know a bit lah. Use a bit of connection. Hey, my ex previous church. Oh wow! Suddenly, connections like a man and a woman. Wow, got chemistry. But no chemistry with the minister. My boss is here. And then same thing. Take a selfie. Take out a phone number. Be ready to take down. No need to ask for your. Can I have your number? What do you say? What's your number? Ready to punch in. Most likely people won't say no. But if they say no, what do you say? It's okay, thank you, and walk away. Whose loss is it? Your loss lah, right? So these are the things I do. Remember the important dates of your clients. Who still send birthday cards to their clients? Not the birthday greetings from the text message, but cards. I do, I still do send. Yeah, that's why we are producers indeed. You send hard copies because not many people receive a card. There was this event I went to. I had so much to share. There was this event I went to. Nobody from Indonesia here? Anyone? No one. There was this event I actually had a chance to connect with the foreign diplomat of Indonesia. He was a few years ago ambassador to Singapore. It's a real story. So same thing. I went out to him, do the same trick, not trick, same strategy, whatever you call it. And so what happened is I wrote a note to him. I sent to him a thank you card or just a note card to say, oh, it's so great to see you, I don't use Mr. Ambassador. I say Pak Hadi, nice to see you. And I hope to catch up with you one day, be very casual. It's okay, he's an ambassador, but actually he's a very human person. And then I say, can we have lunch one day, And he said, okay, I will get my secretary to arrange with you. And the story is history already. You know what I mean? I got to have lunch with him. He's such a easy person to we don't talk about business, we don't talk about politics. We talk about his children. Many people want to, you see this? Hear what's important to them. Many people like to talk about themselves. Please don't spend a lot of time talking about yourself. Listen to what they have to say about their family. How many of you use social media here? Not many, Wow. Okay, you tend to put about what you do every day, right? Because you like people to know what you do and give you a lot of likes. So people like to talk about themselves. They like to talk about themselves. So let them talk about themselves. And so this is what I do. In the course of my work, I get a lot of people who do business with me. Remember, our business is nothing but a whole bunch of relationships, build relationships with people. Yeah? Remember their likes and dislikes. Remember, don't send the wrong greetings at the wrong time. this is very important, you know. I remember I did ever once, many years ago, mistake I make in life. I sent a golf vacation magazine to a male client. You guess what happened? I lost the case after that. He bought and he said no more. I got a feeling his wife was pretty upset. Because his wife was probably, I just got a feeling that he probably thinks that, hey, my wife was asking me, who sent you a golf magazine vacation? It's very sensitive. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Know what you say and know what you give so that it will not create problem, but instead it will help you to build relationship with your clients. So, do I have fears? Yes, I do. Do I have doubts? I do. But I don't let them get in my ways. Do we have the... I must show you this very interesting thing. Who is going... This? Do you know who is this? Who is this? Do you know what this is? Russian doll. Can I have someone who wants $1 million? Anyone? No. Okay, he don't need 1 million. You help me. Okay. You know what is a Russian doll? This is a Russian doll. This is really important. If you think very positively, maybe you'd like to stand here so that they can take the picture. If you think positively, it will help you in your business. But if you think negatively, it breaks you down. It's like a Russian doll. This is what you are. Every day, you feel good, but suddenly, you tell yourself, my client is not going to see me, and you feel smaller. Yeah, smaller now. And then the next minute, you say, maybe my client will prefer to buy from A company. You're lousy, man. Then you feel even smaller, right? And then you say, yeah, I think my boss is going to call me, but I still have no cases. I feel my confidence very low, even smaller. And then what happened next? You're in a rush. I don't know where I put my car keys, and there's a jam out there. My client's going to say, lousy advisor. You feel even smaller. So you get smaller and smaller over time, by your thoughts even. So be very careful of what you think every day. If you tell yourself, you go out early, I won't be late for my appointment. My client's going to be very impressed. You get bigger because you feel confident, right? And then you tell yourself, Prudential's products are the best, nobody can beat. But actually, I know, there are certain products we need to change, but it doesn't matter. You psych yourself out. You tell yourself, I'm positive. It's going to be a good day. My clients will buy from me. You feel confident, you get bigger. You get bigger? Still bigger. Put faster, time running out. Yeah. Okay, can put inside already. So, which one do you want? Do you want to think positive or negative? Remember this Russian doll, no? You want to get bigger or you want to get smaller? Bigger, you want to be full of confidence. It all depends on your mindset and your thinking and your attitude. It's very important. It will break or make your business. And so now go back. Be courageous. Set yourself apart from others. Because of time constraint, I can only show you one video, which is the best of all in the world. See, I think very positive, right? And I think that you all like it. I think we go for full 40 minutes. 40 minutes? 40 seconds. Can you all spare 40 seconds? Yeah. Let's go for it. Louder. Louder. Okay, this is about determination. Just keep going. Just keep going and give all you can without giving up. Remember, never give up. Thank you. Thank you, Kokunka, terima kasih, kamsia, thank you, 谢谢. Today, go and do what you need to do. Never give up. By the way, that is me in long hair. Yeah? I hope you have enjoyed this. My husband said he's scared. Actually, I'm very gentle to him one. As long as you don't ask me for production. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your rest of your day. This is so far for my talk, and I hope you get some value out of it. Just one or two is all you need. Thank you.